Today's lecture is gonna be about morpheme. So let's go. Well, a morpheme is a minimal unit of meaning or grammatical function. So a morpheme has got two types. The first type is called the free morpheme, and the next type is called the bound morpheme. Let's discuss free morpheme first. Well, a free morpheme is that type of morpheme which can stand alone and it does not need the help of any other element. For example, a marker, a book, a boy, dancing, like going, playing, beautiful, nice, well, fast. All of these words belong to free morpheme because they can stand alone. Well, free morpheme has got two subtypes. The first type is called the lexical morpheme and the next type is called the functional morpheme. So, lexical morpheme is a type of free morpheme that carries the primary meaning of words. And in lexical morphemes, mostly we have those words which belong to open class of parts of speech. For example, we have the nouns, we have the verbs, we have the adjectives, and we have the adverbs in free morpheme. On the other hand, we have got the functional morphemes. So, functional morphemes are those morphemes which do not carry the primary meaning of words, and the words in functional morpheme belong to closed class of parts of speech. For example, the closed class parts of speech are, the prepositions, conjunctions, pronouns, interjections, and also the determiners. So they belong to functional morphemes. The next type of morpheme is called the bound morpheme. So, bound morpheme is that type of morpheme which cannot stand alone. Bound morpheme needs the help of a root to be aided with. For example, if I say the morpheme ER or S or IEST or D or ED, they cannot stand alone. They need to be aided with roots. So, bound morpheme has got two more subtypes. The first one is called the derivational morpheme, and the next one is called the inflectional morpheme. So, first, I would like to discuss derivational morpheme. Derivational morpheme is that type of morpheme which are added to a root in order to create a new word with different meaning and different grammatical class. For example, like the word cloud, it's it's what it's a noun, and we are aiding with this noun a y. This y is called the type of it is the type of derivational morpheme, and we're aiding with this noun, and it has become an adjective, cloud into cloudy. For example, drive, it's a verb, and if I add er or r, it will become a noun. So the meaning is changed and also the grammatical class is changed. Here, in derivational morpheme, mostly we have the affix. So in affix, we have different type. For example, we have the prefix, we have the infix, we have the suffix, uh, we have the circumfix. So whenever we add these affixes to a word, we can change the meaning and also sometimes the grammatical class of the words. And lastly, we have the inflectional morphemes. So, inflectional morphemes are those morphemes which do not produce new words. Rather, they are just indicating the grammatical class of a word. And we have 8 inflectional morphemes in English. For example, when nouns we are adding, we add apostrophe s, we add s, or we add you know, like these are aided with nouns. For example, uh, we can say what? Ali's, Ahmed's, etc. And we can add like pins, boys, etc. So they are aided with nouns. With verbs can be added like s, like plays. We can add what? For example, we can add ed, like played. We can add uh, you know, ing. For example, we can say playing, uh, and we can also add like en, for example, write into written. uh, and with adjectives we can add er or est. For example, uh, like we can say high, higher, and highest. So higher, er, and highest, est. So these apostrophes s, s, ed, ing, en, er, and est, they belong to inflectional morphemes, and they are 8 in number. They are not changing the grammatical class of word. They are just indicating or determining the grammatical class. They're not changing it. So